Hey guys, how are we doing? It's Crypto Insight UK here, bringing you back another Ripple and XRP video here. I'm going to quickly dive into the market for literally 1 or 2 minutes, give you a little summary, literally just brushing over a few things. Then I just want to get onto the main part of this video, which is about Ripple's Q1 market report. There's some massive details in there that no one's really reporting on, and I don't really know why. Maybe it's because everyone's so fearful of the market right now, but there's something huge in there that I wanted to show you guys. So without further ado, let's just get into it. So the cryptocurrency market in general right now, this is a Bitcoin fear and greed index, is at extreme fear. Excuse me, trying to get my words out there. We're at 11 on the fear and greed index. This is almost the most fearful we've ever been. So Pav, who you all know if you watch our podcast, said, just want to put this out here. We've been here before, extreme fear, 10 or 11 on the fear and greed index, negative narratives, etc. I'm not saying we won't go lower than this, but I think we're close to the bottom. And I completely agree, guys. This is obviously, Pav helps me with my Twitter. We share the same sentiment. I talk to him all the time. He's like my best mate IRL. He's got like a degree in business and economics. Obviously, I specialise in crypto. He's been into crypto probably for like a year and a half, 2 years, but he's already decent with TA and macros anyway. But this is the fear and greed index for Bitcoin. Look, whenever it's hit 11 on the fear and greed index, has actually been when we've been very close to the bottom. So that was back in like May, June and July, and then also in like January, February of this year when we hit that bottom. And now we're at 11 again. So just some things to take into consideration. Obviously the DXY is still ripping. It's up 0.27% today. As we currently stand, it doesn't look too strong. I know that sounds a bit ridiculous to say because of how many green candles there are there. But it's not really filling me with confidence in terms of, I thought there'd be a big green candle breakout to the upside. The minute we've got some wicks, so that shows some downward pressure. And this is on the weekly time frame, by the way. And also look where we are at 80 on the RSI. Massively, massively overbought. We haven't been in this category since back here in 2015. Yes, there was further to go then. Whether we see that again now or not, I really, really don't know. But yeah, that's just what I wanted to point out to you there. And one thing on Bitcoin is that we haven't ever seen this many weekly red candles. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're on the 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. We're on the 7th weekly red candle here, which I don't think we've seen since pre-$1,000 Bitcoin. Does that mean this time's different? Maybe. Does it mean we will see this candle end up green? That's another maybe. Just want to let you know, guys, just as I was saying, on the way up, when we're in this section here, and when we're in this section here, things don't go up without coming down. Things don't go down without coming up, guys. We'll see some green at some point. Do I think the bottom is in here? Do I know specifically? No. Do I think we're close? Yes. That's why I was buying XRP at 65 cents. Still think that's a great buy in and around this area. I would like to see the XRP price hold on this blue line here. No lower than 50-ish cent, I think would be a nice hold. Great little buy orders in and around where we are right now. I think it's great value for money. But we're just going to get into one last thing actually from Raoul Powell. He says the beatings will stop when morale improves. In this case, bond yields need to signal that conditions are overly tight. In the final few weeks, risk liquidation phase, yield should stop rising and should begin to fall. The beatings won't stop until this happens. Let's see. China is the only wild card here. If China massively disrupts, I think he means, disrupts supply chains, then this will go in and morph into something even worse. In some areas, it will create demand destruction too. It's a complex mess, and the risk of global recession is bigger than it was forecasted. But this is the main part of this video, guys, or the main thing I wanted to highlight to you guys. This is Ripple's Q1 support report of XRP market. So this came out on the 1st of May, so 9 days ago or 8 days ago now. This talks about, if you don't know about Ripple's reports, they do a summary on what's been going on in the crypto world. So they talked about the crypto market in general, with the executive order being quite positive, NFTs, and then obviously the introduction of the NFTs on the XRPL or XLS20, different artists they've given partnerships to, the XLS20 here. They're talking about interoperability with multi-chain and Allbridge. I think we're going to see some more interoperability with Flare Networks and Layer Cake as well. Them talking about tokenization on XRP's DEX, which is pretty cool. that we saw some stable coins being put onto the XRP ledger through GateHub. Again, with regulation, Ripple's policy paper with South Korea. But the main and most interesting part of this all for me, so they talk about the lawsuit as well. This is the most interesting part for me, and we're going to read through it and what this means, guys. RippleNet kicks off year with record number. Q1 of 2022 was a record quarter for on-demand liquidity, as volume grew considerably with near 8 times year-over-year growth. So it's 8 times bigger now than it was a year ago. Overall, RippleNet saw a 15 billion annualized payment volume run rate, marking unprecedented growth as customers use ODL for several different use cases beyond traditional remittances or individual payments, including treasury and bulk SME payments, which is small medium enterprise payments. This is the interesting part, guys. Very, very interesting. Because before we get into this, I just want to let you guys know that although Ripple are the steward of the XRP escrow, they actually only own about 5.9 billion XRP. They don't own that escrow. They can just steward it. So this is very, very interesting. Disciplined, responsible stakeholders. Q1 sales and purchases. Last quarter, total XRP sales by Ripple, net purchases were 273 million. So that's quarter four of 2021. The quarter one of 2022, so the first quarter of this year, was $717 million worth of XRP. Ripple has continued to engage in sales related to ODL. These volumes have been ramped up substantially as Ripple's ODL business has expanded as well. Basically, guys, what's happening is they've bought $717 million worth of XRP in Q1 of 2022, and in Q4 of 2021 they only bought $273 million worth. This shows you how many more ODL corridors are being opened up and how much more volume is flowing through the XRP and ODL corridors. Imagine if we see this continue into the future. It's something that I want to leave you with on this video, guys. This could lead to a supply shock for XRP, in my personal opinion. I know that there's a billion released from escrow every month, and I know most of that gets locked back up for a further 2 years after the escrow is finished. About 100 million comes into the market. Some goes to exchanges, some goes to institutions wanting to test with XRP. But the fact they've bought 717 million off of secondary markets, guys, should tell you something, that they are utilizing this product and this crypto asset, which I don't think you can say about many others. That's something to definitely take into consideration, guys. I think I'm going to leave you there with that thought. I want you to really think about what that could mean for the markets going forwards. That growth is about a 2.5x. If we saw that again, it could be up to like nearly $2 billion worth of XRP. 1.52 billion. That's a big, big number. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, let me know in the comments. Share it with a friend. Hit that subscribe button. Put the notification bell on. I'll see you. Peace up, A-Town down, and I'll see you in the next one.